Good morning. I actually had a dream last night, you guys, that I lost my voice. Anyway, good morning, my beautiful friends. Happy, rainy, cold, drizzly Sunday. Man, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. How are you doing? Like, really, how are you doing? We are doing really good here. I love Sunday. I try to have just slow Sunday mornings, and so this morning we had a really nice little just lie in and cuddle, and then took our little morning walk. We didn't go far because it's so rainy and drizzly. The pups just had their breakfast. I lit some candles. I've been listening to some music. I'm gonna make a nice warm coffee. Not only because it's cold and rainy, but because I forgot to make some cold brew. Yay. And you know, since it is such just a cozy, rainy, stay-in vibe today, first of all, I'm going to have a tidy up, right? I have my morning rituals, gonna do the dishes, make sure all that is clean, you know, because physical clutter is mental clutter. But I also thought today, I really want to make my ginger turmeric shots. They're so great and so easy, and definitely want to get those done today. But that being said, I have a ton of lemons. So I really, really want to make like some mini lemon poppy seed pound cake. So I need to look for a recipe for that. So yeah, today's just gonna be like a cozy day, like gonna do some laundry. I do need to cut the dog's nails, give them a little hair trim, but just, yeah, little baking, making some, you know, immunity shots, and, you know, just my normal boring life, just chilling and not grilling. It also feels like a casserole kind of night. And I did go get some groceries yesterday, so I've got some options for some casseroles. I actually made a casserole last night. I don't know if this is a thing where everybody lives, but here in Utah, and I do believe that it is like a Utah, pardon me, I don't like that. I can't lose my voice. I think it's a Utah kind of thing, kind of like fry sauce. Have you guys heard of fry sauce? We have another thing here in Utah called funeral potatoes. And honestly, you guys, they are so good. They're delicious. And growing up, our mom only made them on Easter. So it was pretty special. We looked forward to Easter and the funeral potatoes, and we would fight over the leftovers. I'm telling you what. But now that I'm grown up and I'm single, I live all by myself, I can eat it all. It's all for me. I make it a little bit different than my mom did. So she would make it just as a side dish with a lovely ham. I just chunk up some ham and put it in the potatoes to make it just a casserole. It's all, and you guys, it's so delicious. So I made that for dinner last night. And it's one of those things that it tastes so good for me. I literally have to stop or I'm gonna make myself sick with it. But I've got a big old bunch of leftovers in the fridge. That's the other thing. Another random Meg quirk. I am super weird about leftovers. There are only certain things that I will eat left over. Like, I do not like leftover red meat. I know people will cook steaks and save it, or like a roast or something like that. I can't do it. I just can't do it. There are lots of things that I just can't eat as leftovers, but that one, I will eat every last bit of it, because I also feel like it's one of those casseroles that gets better. The flavors get better as it sits. Anyway, so I made that for dinner last night. So I've got a couple options for tonight. The hard thing is being single and one person. I don't want to overdo it. You know, I still am in the mindset I cook for a whole neighborhood of people, and it's just me here. So food tends to go bad. But I also bought stuff for, okay, growing up my mom called it goulash. And now that I'm older and looking on the internet, it's not goulash. It's more like a homemade hamburger helper. It's just a hamburger, onion soup mix, a can of whatever kind of tomato you like whether it's big chunky tomatoes, diced tomatoes, but a can, like a large can of tomatoes, and then just like elbow macaroni cooked, and then it's all tossed together. I like it with, okay, no judgment, we're all friends here. I like it with a pat of butter on top of it. The butter melts and makes it almost a little bit more creamy. And then just salt and a lot of pepper. I like a lot of black pepper. And I was chatting with my sister yesterday. I'm like, I think I'm gonna make goulash. And she was like, you know what? I think I am too. And again, it's one of those leftover friendly, Meg leftover friendly meals. I also have the ingredients to make this. I just made it up, you guys. It's riced cauliflower, frozen riced cauliflower. And this is how I use leftover grilled chicken that I need to use up. So it's frozen riced cauliflower, chunked up grilled chicken. I put in there green, I feel like I'm gonna lose my voice. Green enchilada sauce, mild of course, because I'm a wimp. I put black olives, mix that in there, a can of roasted chilies, and then mozzarella cheese. I mix that all up together and bake it in the oven. I think it's so yummy. So maybe we'll make one of those casseroles. So I've got lots of ideas, but again, I don't want to make too much food so that everything ends up going bad, because that's not good. I'm kind of chuffed. Do you guys know that word, chuffed? I watch a lot of European and English shows and vlogs and things like that, and chuffed, if you don't know, chuffed means happy, proud. I'm chuffed. Like, I'm chuffed with myself. I'm chuffed that I did that. Happy / proud. So I am chuffed that when I went to the grocery store yesterday, they're still overstocked on the Easter hams. And you guys know how expensive food is right now, but they had such great prices on the Easter hams, the boneless spiral brown sugar hams. So I picked up a ham to have with my funeral potatoes that I had last night, but I've got so much now like stockpiled in my freezer. I'm pretty chuffed about that. I do love a ham. I don't eat it very often. Maybe once a year. So maybe this is my once a year ham. But yeah, I have lots of ham that I'm gonna need to use up. So if you guys have a favorite recipe that is centered around ham or involves ham, please share it with me. What else is happening today? Really, that's it. That's my plans, you guys. It's just, I want to do some baking, get the dogs squared away, some laundry, and then, you know what? We'll just see where the day takes us, okay? I'm going to start with tidying up, and I'm not going to make you guys watch that in real time. I'll speed it all up, but we're going to do these dishes and then find a recipe that we have all the ingredients for a lemon poppy seed pound cake. Let's go. Maybe I should make a coffee first. Yes, coffee first. This mug today, you guys. This is one of my favorite things I got. And I actually got a set of them. Got one for my sister and all of my girlfriends too. If you're of our generation, Gen X, you will probably love this too. So who remembers cassette tapes? And you guys, I had a waterbed. How many of you guys had a waterbed? A waterbed, and the headboard was shelves. So my shelves on my waterbed were just lined with all of these cassette tapes. Such good memories. And you know, here's the really strange thing. Now that I am of a certain age, a lot of these guys in these bands are now my friends. Weird. So weird, but cool. Some of them are super cool, some of them are douchebags. But how fun is this? I mean, Motley Crue, Poison, Guns N' Roses, Tesla, Whitesnake, Dokken, Extreme, Twisted Sister. I mean, this is my teenage years. So we're gonna make coffee, and then I'm probably gonna adjust this camera so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, let's make coffee. Also, if you guys have a Nespresso machine like I do, I have actually like 3 coffee makers, 2 are in storage, but I'm on Nespresso right now. If you guys have not tried this sweet almond and hibiscus flavor, it is amazing, amazing. You have to buy it on their website or their app, and we do not have a discount code. Okay, you guys, so the add-ins for the coffee today is creatine, every time, creatine. And then I have this Clean Nutra Colostrum and Collagen. It also has glutamine, lysine, pre and probiotics, and digestive enzymes. So lots of great stuff, right? So vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin K, glutamine, quercetin, I have no idea what that is, lysine, and folate. So it's supposed to help with your skin, you guys. And I am loving, my skin is looking so good these days, so much better. I'm so happy. Here's the weird thing, is like when you try a lot of things all at once, you don't know if it was all the things or one of the things that helped with making things look better. You know what? Let's not ask questions. Let's just be happy with it, shall we? Yes. So that's what's in the coffee today. And then just some vanilla caramel creamer. Alexa, play Yacht Rock Radio from Pandora to everywhere.
Yacht Rock Radio from Pandora, playing on everywhere.
while we're waiting for our butter to come to room temperature for our little lemon pound cakes, I'm gonna make my ginger turmeric shots. And listen, you guys, they turn out different every single time, but that's okay. This is the fun part, right? You can just make them to taste, like what tastes good to you. I've got my Ninja blender here. I've seen different ways that people do this. I've seen some people actually cook all of this stuff, so they kind of make a tonic, but I prefer just the raw juice shots. Such an amazing way to wake your body up in the morning. So we're just actually going to dump all of this stuff in the blender, and then when we're done, we put it through a sieve. Okay, so it's going to get all that pulp and everything out. And this time I didn't have an orange. Normally I'll put some orange juice in there, but I'm actually going to put an apple. I'm going to put an apple in there for some sweetness, and we'll see how sweet it is. And then if it still needs a little bit more sweetness, whoa, look at me. We'll put a little bit of raw honey in there. But you guys, this is seriously so easy. I like a lot of ginger. I like it spicy, so I take a pretty big hunk of ginger. And honestly, you guys, we're just gonna chunk this up. You don't have to peel it or anything like that. That's why this is so easy. So I'm just gonna chunk all this up. Did you know in Texas, most of us across the US will say, like, I'm just gonna chuck it in the bin. I'm just gonna chuck it in the car. I'm just gonna chuck it in the laundry. Do you know in Texas they say chunk? They say chunk instead of chuck. It's random, quirky, fun. All right, almost there with the ginger. I love ginger. You guys, one of my favorite things is candied. Well, I guess it's technically candied, but they call it sushi ginger. I can actually just eat that straight out of the bottle. I love any kind of candied ginger, crystallized ginger. Have I mentioned I love ginger? All right, so I've got our ginger in there. I'm gonna cut up this apple. I don't think you guys need to watch all of this, do you?
I wanna let loose, and I'm not gonna think about you now, not now. Think about you. I wanna be free, yeah, yeah. Tonight is gonna be about me. So free to be. Open the door, 'cause we gon' get loose. Open the door, 'cause we gon' get loose.
Feeling like I got a winning ticket in my pocket. Ooh, watch me take off like a rocket. You never seen a dude like moi. Kiss me, baby, you near rocket with a style. Now who do you think you are? Skipping the line would never be hitting the ball now. You want a tequila on the rocks, I got you. You want a sex on the beach, baby, I got you. Rooftop pack, the sunset is crazy. The dance flow packed, the ladies going crazy. Sexy as they wanna be, whoever that they wanna be. Everybody fly, even down to the wanna be. I don't want it all, baby, you could just give me your piece. I don't want the negative, baby, just give me the peace. And that's all that I'm saying. So baby girl, stop
I wanna
playing.
let loose, and I'm not gonna think about you now, not now. Think about you. I wanna be free, yeah, yeah. Tonight is gonna be about me. So free to be. Open the door, 'cause we gon' get loose. Open the door, 'cause we gon' get loose.
Shut down, the party's what I'm gon' do. Please let the rhythm get control of you. You the fly thing in the room, yeah, you the fly thing in the room. I just wanna be down, tired of circling around. I just wanna be with you, leaving around too. So we got a little bit, and that body suit you with me, girl, you killing it. The woman of my dreams, I don't wanna wake up. Everything real, no makeup, but you better stop babysitting on that cup, 'cause we got about 20 minutes in the club. Good times is all we having. You rockin' with the boss, no time for average. So I know what I came to do. I came through to get loose.
I wanna let loose, and I'm not gonna think about you now, not now. Think about you. I wanna be free, yeah, yeah. Tonight is gonna be about me. So free to be. Open the door, 'cause we gon' get loose. Open the door, 'cause we gon' get loose. Open the door, 'cause we gon' get loose.
shut down. The party's what I'm gon' do. Please let the rhythm get control of you. You the flyest thing in the room. Yeah, you the flyest thing in the room. I just wanna be down, tired of circling around. I just wanna be with you, leaving around too. So we got a little bit, and that body suit you with me, girl, you killing it. The woman of my dreams, I don't wanna wake up. Everything real, no makeup. But you better stop babysitting on that cup, cause we got about 20 minutes in the club. Good times is all we having. You rockin' with the boss, no time for average. So I know what I came to do. I came through to get loose.
I wanna let loose, and I'm not gonna think about you now, not now. Think about you. I wanna be free, yeah, yeah. Tonight is gonna be about me. So free to be.
Open the door, cause we gon' get loose. Open the door, cause we gon' get loose. Open the door, cause we gon' get loose. Open the door, cause we gon' get loose.
So free to be.
Open the door, cause we gon' get loose.
You guys, I am so excited. We have some new friends here. Thank you. How are you? Thank you so much for subscribing. It just brings me so much joy. I would love for those new people to just drop a comment down below. Tell us who you are and where you're from. And we're so glad that you're here. Can't wait to get to know you better. All right, you guys, I'm just getting ready to make my cute little lemon. And I'm still undecided if they're going to be poppy seed, because I also have raspberries and blackberries in the fridge. They're definitely gonna be lemon cakes, and maybe just lemon. What would you prefer, poppy seed, blackberry, or raspberry? We're gonna see. But what I've done is I've got the oven preheating to 350. And listen, mini bundt cakes are so cute. Cakes are so cute. But I don't have a mini bundt cake molds, and I definitely don't need to go buy another thing. So I actually have these little silicone flower molds that I got at IKEA. I've had these for years, like maybe 10 years. And I have just put some avocado oil in there, just an extra protection that they're not gonna stick. And I'm not gonna go through every single step, you guys, because I think you're smart. I think you know how this goes, but I've got my batter bowl. Okay, we're gonna need butter, sour cream, 2 eggs, lemon. You guys, I don't have enough lemon. And I'm like, I have got a shit ton of lemons. No, I don't. So I'm gonna do fresh lemon, and okay, don't come for me. It is what it is. You can either use a stand mixer or a hand mixer. I don't feel like getting my stand mixer out today, so I'm gonna use my hand mixer. And honestly, you guys, a cordless hand mixer is a game changer. Game changer. I've got my vanilla. You need baking soda and baking powder, sugar and flour, obviously, and mixing cups and measuring spoons. And I do use like an ice cream scooper kind of thing to scoop the batter. Well, we're ready to go. Scoop the batter into the molds. I will pop the entire recipe up on the screen if you're interested in trying to make this recipe. This is my first time making this recipe, so here's hoping they taste delicious. And again, it's gonna be like a game time decision if I add any poppy seeds or any berries to this. But let's go. All right, you guys, here are the finished little cakes. Not gonna lie, a couple of them did not make it safely out of the mold. But those are the taste test ones, right? You have to taste them to make sure that they taste all right, and they taste delicious. But I'm gonna let them cool a little bit longer before I add some lemon glaze. And, you know, they just made it just regular lemon pound cake. And I kind of feel like maybe I stirred them too much because there's so many bubbles. The pound cake is pretty dense. I don't know, this is the first time I've ever tried to make it. Just plain old lemon. Sometimes less is more. But I'm gonna put some lemon glaze on it. Might pop a few little pop a few little poppy seeds in the glaze, or even a raspberry on top. I don't know, we'll see, because most of these are gonna go in the freezer. That's why I make them little individual cakes, is because I cannot eat all of these. And it's nice to just have a sweet little treat you can pull out of the freezer. So there you go. I'll show you the finished product when they're all nice and cooled. Well, you guys, it's about 4 o'clock. It's pretty stormy. It's getting dark in here, so I thought that I would show how cute these little cakes turned out. Just some lemon glaze, and I did put a few poppy seeds on top. And here's the thing about glaze, and you guys probably know this, you gotta work fast. That stuff starts setting up so quickly. So if you don't get the poppy seeds on top when it's still wet, they're just gonna be bouncing all over the place. I just was, had a big cleanup, poppy seeds all over the place, but they turned out so cute and they're so delicious. I will pop the recipe on the screen or down in the description. But again, pretty chuffed, everybody. Meg said chuffed. Go take a shot. Look how handsome you are. Look how handsome you are. Did you get a haircut? Did you get your nails trimmed? You did. You look so handsome. You look so handsome. So yeah, Mom, now I get a treat. Now I get a treat. And Cassie heard the nail grinder, so she's still absolutely terrified. She's like, I am not coming anywhere near you. Okay, let's get a pepperoni. Let's get a treat. Yay. As soon as she's kind of let her guard down, that's when I'm gonna snag her. I'll snag her and I'll trim those nails. It's the scariest thing in the whole wide world. Sam, you look so handsome, buddy. Thank you for letting me give you a haircut. Thank you, bub. Okay, Cassie, as soon as your guard is down, you're next. I'm coming for you next. I know it's terrible, but you know what's worse? Is your nails breaking or growing so long that you literally can't walk, or they grow into your feet. Okay? No, we're not gonna have any homeless looking dogs here. Sam, you look awesome. Can you guys see that black spot on his back? And all those other different colored spots? Remember I told you he has black skin disease? That's what it is. And those spots are bald, right? So that we trim him so he doesn't look so wackadoodle. And he takes cyclosporine. I just spit all over my phone. Cyclosporine every day, and it has helped actually quite a lot, because not only did he have like alopecia bald spots, but he had humongous awful sores all over his back too. It was terrible. So it's definitely helping, but I think it's going to be a long-term thing, unfortunately. Hey Sam, I know, cut your nails. You kissing your feet better? Oh, drama queens. Well, hello there, tater tots. Tater tots, where did that come from? Are you guys are now my tater tots. Hi guys, happy Monday. It's another vibey, cold and rainy spring day here. Which again, I'm not mad about. And as soon as I start talking, the dogs kept rushing out. Like, who's here? Who's here? But today, I wanted to do a fun little Amazon haul. And actually, I don't even know that it's little. It could be a little bit large. Wow. Could you be a little bit more awkward? Actually, I could. Yeah. It's almost 1. I've been working all morning. And I don't know if I've explained how my Mondays work. My Mondays are a little different than the rest of the week. I get up early, and so I get new groups of students every week. And Monday is the day where we hop on a group call. We make sure that they have all the right access in their online learning education, make sure they understand how to get through it, what the steps are, making sure they're setting up their profile, and all of that good stuff. So my mornings consist of making sure that all of the new students that are supposed to be there tonight got the communication that they're supposed to be there tonight, that they RSVP. So I have a chunk of work in the morning, take a chunk off in the afternoon, and then I work a chunk in the evening. So my Mondays are a little bit different than the rest of the week. So this afternoon, I'm excited. I got some things from Amazon, and I thought that I would share them with you. So let's dive in. I'm pretty sure I know what this one is. You guys, I am definitely trying to be more environmentally conscious, conscious about like toxins, and I love certain products. Like laundry products are one of my favorite things. I love the dryer sheets from Bath and Body Works, you guys. They smell so good, but toxic, okay? So, again, I'm trying to be better. I ordered some non-toxic dryer sheets. This company is called Dead Cool, D-E-D. That is hysterical because I will say that all the time, like, oh my God, I'm dead. D-E-D dead. And this is Dead Cool. They are non-toxic. If the flavor, no. The fragrance is called Mochi Milk, and it's marshmallow, vanilla bean, and sweet rice milk. Doesn't that sound awesome? Should we open it and see if it actually smells good? It does smell good, but it's not strong at all. And I guess that's what I love about these other fabric scents. Like, they're just stronger. They do smell good, and I will definitely use them. They were not super expensive. So got some non-toxic dryer sheets, and then let's see what else is in this box. What's in the box? If you know, you know. What's in the box? Oh. Great movie. All right, let's see. I think there's some fun stuff in here. I know there's some fun stuff in here. All right, so more laundry-ish stuff. I got some Downy fabric refreshers to use on the bedding, the couch, the dog's beds, and I got 2 different fragrances. Calm, which will be great for the bed, right? It's lavender and vanilla, and then the regular Downy scent, which will be awesome for the couch and like the bar stools and things like that. So ordered that. What else? What's next? My razor refills. Nothing exciting about that. Billy razor refills for the bathroom. And I got a double pack this time. Double. I usually just get like a 4-pack. This time I got an 8-pack, which will probably last me for the rest of the year. Oh yeah, I got a little snout soother. So Cashmere, if you don't know, she doesn't have any teeth. And well, she gets along just fine. After she eats, her cute little nosy is just covered in food because of the way she has to eat. And so we take a warm cloth and wipe it off, but her little nose just gets so dry and irritated from doing that. So I got a little snout soother, treats cracked and chapped nosies. So we're gonna try that on her little nose. She hates it so much, you guys. She's so sensitive. Just don't touch her, don't anything, but we have to. So I ordered some double-sided tape for your clothes. Okay, like the shirts when they have the gaps, or you know, it's a low neck and you don't want things showing. And I know, you guys, I have some of these somewhere. I can't find them anywhere. But of course, now that I ordered a new pack, you know I'll find them. You know I will. So, double-sided clothing tape, because listen, summer's coming. And I am pretty modest. I don't like things like hanging out. So, got that. I also got these. They're interesting. Should we open the pack? Is there like a, yes there is. These are shower poofs. Shower poofs that have like a little suction cup on them. They have it's like a spongy center, and you put your shower soap in there and just and I thought that would be fun change up from the regular just, you know, like shower poof. A couple different colors, one for each bathroom. Super cute. And hopefully when the air gets to them, they puff up like a flower. They look like a flower. I don't like that the suction cups got all smashed because now they're not gonna work. Can you see that? Now it's not gonna stick to the shower or the tile. That bugs me. It's whatevs. Whatever. Okay. The next things I got, got some, self-care kind of stuff. I don't know, self-care? Yeah, beauty. How about that? We'll call it beauty. I got this brightening lip serum, and it's in the color Coral Rose, and it's called Skintific is the brand. If you don't know, I am addicted to lip gloss. I don't like lipsticks because they just make me feel way too conspicuous. They get all over my teeth and I feel like I'm going to slash my hand open if I'm not careful here. Yeah, I don't like lipstick at all. So I like lip glosses and I'm almost out of my favorites and I'm just too lazy to go get them. I like to get them at Bath and Body Works, but I'm feeling too lazy to go. Why is this packaging like, because I was trying to open the wrong side. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, it has a very interesting kind of top to it. And what do? Do we click it? Do we press it? We press on it. Okay. It feels very fancy. Feels like a lot of product. Okay, I like it. I'm used to like the minty tingly kind of stuff, but this is a serum. So I do enjoy that. How do I look? Do you like that color? I do like it. And they had a lot more colors too. And if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, let me know, because I am happy to share the links. I'm afraid that's gonna get on my teeth. That is like my one fear. Okay, and then the next thing, was it a couple of vlogs ago? A couple of vlogs ago, you guys saw that I got some, well, I thought that I was getting certain UV gel nail polishes for summer, but I didn't like the colors. Like I already had all of the colors because I had ordered the wrong thing. Okay, I thought that I had ordered this, but then I also ordered a fun thing to try along with it. You guys, it is, I don't even know if I need to open it, but you paint your nail polish on, and then you take some of this stuff and you kind of drop it in different places and it makes it bloom. So it almost looks like, you know what the sea looks like? How do I even explain it? I'll put some pictures up on, I'll put some pictures up so you guys can see what this is, but it's like a blooming nail art type thing. So I'm excited to try that. And then this is what I thought that I was getting previously. I got some fun summer colors that are like they're magnet sensitive, so you can do cat eye. Oh, how many boxes do we need? You can do like a cat eye type situation. You can do different designs. So let's see. Yep, this is the right thing. See, there's the magnet. See, I was so confused with the last order. So these are some fun summer colors. I'm really excited to try these. Oh, it's got a stick magnet on one end and a round magnet on the other end to do different designs. Ooh, I'm excited. I actually just did my nails, so I won't be doing them right now. They usually last me a couple of weeks, knock wood, unless it's just a bad polish and it starts chipping off, or something crazy happens. But But that is my Amazon haul, you guys. Have fun. A lot of, yeah, beauty things, personal care, laundry. But there you go. Hey guys, I'm also gonna wrap this vlog up because it's getting pretty long. I hope that you guys have a fantastic week, and as always, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for those new subscribers. I am just, should we say it? I am so chuffed that you're here. Everybody take a shot. I am so chuffed that you're here, and it does just bring me so much joy that you want to join our amazing community of just incredible people. Hopefully, you know, you find this community to just be cozy and calming and realistic, and that you can relate to this beautiful, boring life. But again, thank you so much. And if you are new here and you haven't yet, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let us know where you're from. We want to get to know you. But you guys, again, have a great rest of the week, and I'm going to catch up with you guys really soon. I'm excited because this Friday, it's only Monday, but Friday, my best friend and I are going to a concert, and it's been a minute. And if you are of a certain age, you'll know this band. We are going to see Bush. Do you know him? Do you know him? What's your favorite Bush song? Comment down below what your favorite Bush song is. But fun week ahead, absolutely. And I hope you guys have a great rest of it. And I'm going to talk to you really soon. I'm going to stop saying it and actually go. See ya. Bye.